Dave made this beat.
Welcome to Say Like a Champ, episode 340. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Striz. Welcome back, Slack fam. What's good, y'all?
We back in the building. What's good?
What's good with it?
So it is the first show of March, and we're in that little gray area, right? Where we still, waiting for NBA to ramp up. Baseball hasn't started yet. Football is sort of over with, right? Because football is
wrapped.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The season's wrapped, but we got some moves being made.
Some moves. We're still waiting for free agency to come through. So just a kind of light agenda on the show today. But we'll hit a couple of topics and then stick around for a little bit later. We're probably gonna do a little bit of this or that, where we'll try to just have a little fun. And we want to hear what your guys' responses are to that. So we've got some sports topics and some non-sports topics as well. But before we get into it, I would love a Strizzy update, man. Tell me what's going on the Blurred Street.
Actually, I'm actually gonna be in Vegas in a couple of weeks. Got a convention that I'm going out there and meet up with a couple of really cool dudes. Also some kind of anime niche creators as well that I've kind of met just kind of throughout the years, just in the space. So I'm gonna keep chilling with them, meeting up with them. So it should be fun. Yeah, man, I think like convention season is like officially started. So, I'm just trying to get to as many as I possibly can. Get some great content while I'm out there. It's always fun when I get to get out to Vegas. So, a little less party atmosphere at this age, you know what I'm saying? But still should still be a lot of fun, man. So I'm pretty excited.
Where is the conference at?
To be honest, I don't even remember. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure though it's close to like actual Vegas, like it's in Vegas.
On the strip. Yeah. Got you. That's what's up. And when is DreamCon?
DreamCon is July. That's the weekend of like the 10th through the 12th.
Got you.
Yeah.
So get a couple, out the way, kind of build up and get your timing down. That'll be dope.
I think I got another convention, I think in like May or June too, even before DreamCon. So yeah, gonna get a couple in, and then obviously a couple after DreamCon as well. So yeah, we'll see if money is right, then I could get to San Diego Comic-Con as well. But we'll see how that goes.
That would be dope. Even though that has totally evolved over the years, like from what it used to be. Now it's way more expensive. Now it's a big hot ticket. So
yeah.
Hey, but keep working on these sponsorships, man, and you never know. You might be getting sent out there. So,
tell me about it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get, have them bring me out. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. It'll be there soon. That's what's up. All right, cool. Well, before we get too much further, I do see a couple comments. We got Pops in the building. We got Anthony Weston in the building as well. And also on the panel, we got to round it out with our third member of the squad. It is him, Mr. Mad Marcus. What's good?
Yo, what up, people? Y'all hear me pretty good?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay.
We got you.
Not much, man. I'm trying to Strizzy, man. You're doing your thing, man. Like I always say, man, let's give us a loan, man. Let's get out there, man.
Right. I got a receipt right here. I'll write down my IOU. We just swap it out. We'll keep track. No worries. But that's what's up. I do want to dive in, Marcus. I do want to get an update from you, but I also want to hear how I need some insider Cardinals news really quickly here. But before we get into that, how are you doing? I seen you didn't play golf yesterday.
No, man, I didn't get to play. I'm over here itching, man.
I'm sorry to remind you, but that must have been the first Monday in like a long time, huh?
No, I think I had one last month too. But sometimes every month I do a thing with a bank. I do their new employee headshots, so I can't play But I normally go after I go later with some other friends. But I had another shoot, so I couldn't go. So, but it was a busy weekend. But I did. The crazy thing is, my second shoot was at a residence, but it was they live on a golf course, and the golf course was so nice, man. I was like, oh, I was really like, not doing good, man. I was like,
y'all taking a picture, y'all looking at like,
yeah, I couldn't help it, man. The course was so nice. I looked it up, and it's like a superior course in Arizona. I never heard of it before, and like, yeah, so I told him, the guy who lives there, I'm like, hey, bro, he's like, yeah, come on, can I get a discount? Right now, that course is like $194 right now, so it's pretty expensive because it's a nice course. But he can get it for like $120, so that's about right. So,
hey, my boy's getting into that upper echelon clientele. You know what I'm saying? He's going behind the community gates, you know, country clubs.
Yeah, so I'm at the point. So this February made. This February made 5 years I've been playing. So I've been playing since. So I played like around COVID, like a year after COVID. Yeah. So it's been 5 years. So I'm at the point. I'm still not like where I want to be, but I think I could go anywhere and play. I think I could kind of like hold my own a little bit. It's like little things, you know. It's just little things you can play, like professionals. But for like regular people, I think I can hang with some pretty good. So.
That's what's up, man.
Heck yeah.
So in the future, I'm gonna be trying to play all these courses I never heard of before. I want to play them and get them down. But Arizona has so many great courses. This is like the mecca of golf courses here. So I'm gonna try to do these first, but I want to start going out of state and play too. So
that would be dope, man. That'd be cool if we start a series on your channel and start doing them where like you rate the different ones, like where you played at, and kind of map them out. That would be dope.
You have to go though. You have to come with me though. So we do.
That's
this.
What's up. Okay.
That's nothing. Just say the word.
I could be I could be the caddy and the cameraman. You know what I'm saying? I could be the driver. I got your back.
we're gonna try to make it happen.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's up. All right, cool. Let's jump into it. We also got Unc joining the show. Hello from Texas. Welcome, Unc. And I've been meaning to thank you, Unc, so I'll go ahead and do it right now before I forget any longer. I appreciate the note that you wrote, handwritten note. It's super dope, and he sent me a note a couple months back or right around the Super Bowl, so about a month ago. And I've been meaning to thank you for that. And I'm meaning to tell you, man, you've inspired me to start writing letters again. I'm going to start writing letters because it's one thing to say something, but when you sit down and intentionally write that down, you know what I'm saying? It means a lot. That's taking that time. And that's something you can hold on to. You know what I'm saying? It's not like if it's just in your text history or something like that. So, so that's very, and not to age you, Unc, but that's very old school. That's very dope. I think we need to bring that back. I think we really need to bring that back. So thank you again for that note. And welcome to the show. So Anthony Weston's got our first topic already. Kyler Dunn. I think that just from a local standpoint and just from kind of a right before free agency, that kind of shakes up the market a little bit because you got one more quarterback out there that's available. The only other quarterbacks is like Malik Willis and possibly Kirk Cousins and stuff like that. And then the quarterback draft doesn't look too strong. So I want to know kind of what you guys think about Kyler's time in Arizona. Complete bust, or what range are we on that? And what do you think? Where do you think he's going to land next?
It kind of sucks because I would say complete bust, but I would say the majority of it's kind of his fault. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I get to a certain extent. It's like, the right coach can change everything, right? We talk about this all the time. We've seen Sam Darnold, you know what I mean? Like going from the Jets to showing real promise with the Panthers, then winning 14 games with the Vikings, and now he's a Super Bowl champion. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously the onus isn't completely on him, but I think from an individual player standpoint, I think he had a lot to do with kind of his demise, if you will. You know what I mean? It's like, a lot of the stuff that is talked about with him in regards to he doesn't take things seriously. He doesn't read, the playbooks. He's not watching film.
That's right. That was the video game thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the video game stuff, things of that nature. And it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, it could be when you have a lot of people saying it, a lot of people talking about it, not everybody can be wrong, right? You got one person saying he don't take it seriously, but then maybe you have others being like, I don't know where that's coming from. Like he's a leader, or not, but like we never got that from him, you know. So when you see these things being said by multiple sources, and then he kind of goes out and kind of shits the bed week to week, you know what I'm saying, for lack of better words, like I feel like it's a lot on him, right? Like you're a first round pick, you're a Heisman Trophy winner, you have a lot going for you. You have an arm. It's not like he doesn't have a strong arm. He's great with his legs, so I think he has the tools to be really good, like a lot of quarterbacks in this league. You know what I mean? That share the same tool sets that he has. But COD, we up, baby, Call of Duty. But I think he is kind of the reason why I think he hasn't worked out, because you know, again, we talk about coaches and you know right staff, but backup that took over for him, Jacoby, right? Like he took over for him, and he averaged over 300 something yards a game, and you know they couldn't get the wins out of it, but you clearly shows that they have weapons, they had a defense, and the right quarterback can probably get the job done. And for whatever he just couldn't get it done. So I put a lot of the onus on Kyler more so than I do say the coaching staff or other players on that team. You know what I mean?
And that's interesting to me. To that point, is like, going forward, will that experience humble him, or is he just gonna go somewhere else and be like, no, I'm still me, like I'm still just gonna ball out or whatever, or will we see a different approach, Kyler? But Marcus, what do you think?
I feel different. I think he's still a good quarterback. I think that he was a great quarterback, but I'm a little different on the situation where I think Kyler come out of college. I think Kyler went to the wrong organization. This kind of organization it wasn't ready for a quarterback like that. It wasn't ready for somebody who was immature. It wasn't ready for a person. They wanted him to be a leader right away. He wasn't a leader. You know what I'm saying? So I think that kind of made him go down. Like even like the video game thing, you kind of know who you're getting when you got the guy. You could tell he wasn't a leader. This is what his thing. And some people, they're just not a leader. It's not that thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think the organization he came to was the wrong organization he came to. I think he should have went somewhere maybe when he wasn't the guy right away, or maybe he had bets like a vet receivers, running back, kind of like lead him and show him how to be a leader. I think he came to a team where Larry Fitzgerald was on his way out. You know what I'm saying? So even though he's a great leader, but I think he wasn't in there and he was young. So I just feel like if he went to an organization that was kind of established, kind of had a good coach, kind of put on him not to be a leader right away, I think he would be good. I don't think they gave him a good receiver to the end of his career, like with Harrison Jr. He's a great receiver, but Kyler's he's not a leader like that, so he couldn't get this guy up. You can see that this year the guy was down and Kyler over here doing his own thing. It wasn't like, hey, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like they didn't help him out. They didn't give him the leadership over here, and like they had my guy JJ Watt, but again he's on his way out. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like the organization was not fit for Kyler Murray. I think he could have went somewhere else, and I think his career would have been different. And I don't think it's over for him. You know, I think he still got a chance to go somewhere. Depends where he's going. Where he's going to be a top tier guy who he is, but I don't think he'll be a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying, like that. But I think he can kind of get his career a different path. Depends where he goes. But I just feel like the Cardinals wasn't the right one for him, even though he was there. But I just think that's how I feel. I think he was a good quarterback, but it just
it wasn't maybe the right fit for sure.
Yeah. You want to know what kind of scares me a little bit though? Like, and kind of just really piggybacking off what Marcus was saying, like if the because the Cardinals organization, it's not like great. Like we've been to a Super Bowl before. We had the right team for it. Obviously, like it doesn't get much more mature than say Larry Fitzgerald and Kurt Warner, right? But what's scary kind of for Kyler is like, hey man, if you couldn't come and be a leader in a spot that needed one, right? Like, is it gonna make it easier or harder to go to a place like Steelers? You know what I'm saying? That where the expectations for you are going to be a lot higher, right? Like, because we're a winning organization. We have Super Bowls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go to the Jets, it's even less than the Cardinals, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I think it'll be okay. I think the expectation gonna be out of the door because Tomlin's not there. Now, if he'd have went there maybe 3 years ago when they, like you said, we won championship, but I think he's starting over with a new coach. I don't think the expectation is there to get that. I don't think right now. So I think if he goes there, I think that'd be a good because he's going in with the new coach.
Yeah,
and I don't think they will. You know what I'm saying? Expect that from him. I guess. And to me on offense, they all knew DK Metcalf. He's not like a long time guy like that. Now, if he went there when some guys have been there a while, then yeah. But I feel like him going there, I think it'll be good for him. It's different scenery, different goal. But I don't know. I don't think I would want to go there by him though.
Yeah. But I wouldn't really want to go to the Jets either. And Anthony Weston, he brings up a good question. He says, should he take a backup role like Mac with a winning organization and learn leadership, or go to be an immediate starter?
It's too late. It's too late for the learn leadership. It's too late for that.
Yeah,
you've been in the league 8 years. I think wherever you go, he has to be a starter. I think so. I'm thinking like somebody like
that's the thing. There's not too many spots.
Yeah, a lot of
because it's really only like the Steelers, the Vikings, the Jets, the Dolphins.
I think Cousins going back to the Vikings.
I do think so too. I think they're gonna have a reunion, which the Vikings.
I think New Orleans might be a good spot.
True, but I think they're rolling with their guy Tyler.
I think they're sticking with him.
With who?
With Tyler
Show.
He was from last year. He was their rookie last year. I think they're going to stick with him.
I thought Wishcon played this year though. The kid from here,
Spencer Rattler. Yeah.
Why did he start then?
Well, I think he started because he was just a little bit more ready. Because Tyler Show was his rookie year. But then when he took over down the stretch, they were just like, all right, we're gonna go.
Then they were actually really competitive with him, and they won some games with him towards the end. So I think they're, granted it's a rookie with no film, but you start winning games and offense starts looking promising. You're like, okay, that gives us some hope for the future. So I think you're right. I think they're rolling with him.
It's interesting though too that you brought up New Orleans. It reminded me Derek Carr. There's some speculation out there that he might unretire. And teams might try to draft him. And it's weird, but the reason he retired is because he was injured last year and he just was like, I'm kind of over this whole thing. But I don't know if he would be ready to play somewhere either. But I feel like it's kind of scarce enough out there as far as the quarterback market that he might end up getting a job somewhere. So
what about the Colts?
The Colts. So that's what Pops just put in there. He's just signed with Colts, great team, and as Jones is out, he will get a chance to play. Yeah, so
Jones not coming. Joe got hurt at the end of the year, so he's gonna be out the rest of the year, right?
Yeah. So they did put the transitional tag on him because they want to try to keep him, but he did get hurt. Like he's gonna be out until at least mid-season, if not a little bit later. Yeah. So that would be a pretty good spot.
I think he could fit with them. They got nice receivers, they got a nice running back. I think they can. I think Collar at the point down to his career, he can't run all the time. So I think if he stays healthy, I think the Colts might be a good run. But it's a thing though. With the coach, you do a run, you do good, but you got that monkey on your back, like he gonna be stepping out anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep. But it might be enough to where it's like a 1 year deal, and then next year you get your real chance again.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think what's tricky about it too is kind of like, man, if he goes to the Colts, I think the pressure is really on him because they have a great offensive line, they have a great defense. Like Marcus said, they have one of the best running backs. They have receivers. If you can't win there after Daniel Jones did after being with the Giants, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no excuses there. You know what I mean?
Put up or shut up at that point.
Exactly. So if you go there and continue to fail, now it's like the end of your career. Like it really
that's what
is.
Ugg says. He said, "I hope Kyler had folks investing his money because it might be too late to become a legend on the field." Yeah, I don't know, but that's why I feel like he's going to end up going to the Jets because he'll probably get the most money. He'll definitely be the starter, and then the expectations are like, well, it's the Jets, so
right.
Let me just go out here and put my numbers up.
Yeah,
it might be a great position for him. What you think the Miami things out of the picture?
I don't know. It seems like they're trying to do whatever they can to get rid of to get Tua up out of there. So I think Miami might be, but again, like we talked about, they might not feel like that's different enough. Weston says Minnesota being the best spot, but to me, that's the thing. Like Minnesota is interesting. If Kirk goes, I feel like Kirk Cousins will go back there, and I feel like that's better because he's still a short term for JJ McCarthy. Because I think they want to eventually get him back up. So we'll see. Weston said, "How about the Rams as backup? That would be a low key gangster move because Stafford's on a year thing right now, and if they have a lot of success, like I feel like for sure if they would have won the Super Bowl this year, like he's out of there, like he would retire. He's like, that he would walk away. So
he said cemented.
Yeah, so I think that the Rams backup job is actually kind of a sneaky, potentially a good one.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. And he is older, like nothing against Stafford too, but he does, every once in a while he'll miss some games,
But the thing is, you look what that coach did to Stafford's career, though. You know what I'm saying? So he's on his 8 years, so he got 8 years. So to me, it would be a great position because he can learn with a great coach. You know what I'm saying? Great reputation. And then you still in the same division, like you're gonna play up to play the Cardinals. You know what I'm saying? You play them twice a year. Like I think Kyler has that little in him too, like to come back here. He look forward to stuff like that. So
because he got that
might be a great
short man mentality, a little bit chip on his shoulder type of thing.
Yeah.
That would be a good spot though, because McVay he's gonna light it up on offense, and he can take a quarterback like Kyler and kill it. So that would be pretty interesting. Yeah, we'll see. That's my biggest. I'm like kind of curious where he's going to end up. But let me see other things in free agency. Well, not necessarily free agency, but Max Crosby. There's still all these rumors about is he going to be traded or not. He's still got a lot left in the tank. I think he is going to get up out of there. But we'll see. Kenneth Walker being out there after being the Super Bowl MVP. I'm wondering if he's going to go back to Seattle or if he's just going to cash the check somewhere, go to like the Titans or something like that.
Who's that?
Kenneth Walker. So coming off that Super Bowl MVP, they decided not to franchise tag him, so he's going to be a free agent. The other one that was interesting was the trade. Oh yeah, Pickens. So Pickens did get franchise tagged by the Cowboys. So only question is, are they going to get him a long-term deal, or if they can't, is he going to show up or not?
So if franchise tag, that's sometimes good, or is it always bad?
Well, it's good and bad. It's good as a player. You're gonna get you're getting a 1 year deal, but you're getting at the average of the top 5 of your position. So automatically you're gonna get paid. That would put him in like the 30.
He got 27. He got 27 mil. So I was like, that sounds like a good deal.
Yeah. The only thing that is negative about it is really just the instability. But it might be good for him. Like, let me go do what I did last year one more time, and then I can really break the bank because then there'll be no questions around me. So I hope it works out, and I feel like he's smart enough to see that in a situation like Pittsburgh, where you're the only guy, you're only going to get so many opportunities and they're on you, versus if you're across from CeeDee Lamb, you're going to get open. Like you're going to have chances to light it up. And they seem to click, you know what I'm saying? They weren't worried about the success or not because they were both getting there. So we'll see. We'll see. There was also the trade. So Montgomery being traded from the Lions to the Texans. The Texans definitely needed a running back. But now that kind of breaks up the Sonic and Knuckles, kind of duo there.
What did they get for him?
So they got like a 5th round pick and like an offensive, like a guard or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they got like 2 picks for him, like a 2027 pick, a this year pick, and like you said, like an offensive lineman or something like that.
Yeah, which the offensive lineman, I think he was like a former 3rd round that just never really worked out for the Texans. So it was kind of like an extra throw in, but. Hey, he gets a fresh start that might work out there over there. So yeah, we'll see. But free agency starts next Monday at noon or something. I think it is noon Eastern. So by next week's show, we're gonna have a whole list of different free agents deals, and that's gonna be really cool because I feel like that's when we get to start to truly speculate about what are these teams gonna look like, and also kind of shifts their draft needs as well. So, so that'll be dope. So we'll be back on football really soon. And I think let's see. I think we got all the things. Weston said in reference to Derek Carr, he'll be ready. Phillip Rivers came off the couch. That was so funny, man. That was dope. Unc said, can't believe they had so much faith in JJ McCarthy. That was tough. The Vikings got to be kicking themselves, man, because they had it all working, and they were like, "Oh, we got this," but we'll see how that works. All right. The only thing is NBA, still nothing too crazy going on. The little dunk though the other night from LeBron was pretty cool. But the more I see him getting up, the more I'm like, man, it's slowing. It's coming to an end. He's still such a phenomenal athlete, but obviously, like, it's not the same. You know what I mean? It's tough, but
he
he
has like he's got like one of those every couple games. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, don't throw that thing too high. I can't really don't get it like like I used to. But I think, man, I don't know. I still think it's gonna be one more year for LeBron, but I think he's going back to Cleveland. So
yeah, I think so, especially when Harden going back. But it's crazy. But I haven't been watching basketball like the last 2 years, and I watched because Peacock got the games on there now. And I just basketball is just not for me no more. I don't know. It's like I watched the Sixers versus the Celtics, and like both their star players not playing. Like it just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't basketball. I always like Carmelo, Vince Carter, and T-Mac as players, but the commentating is like, I don't know, man. It seems weird. I try to watch basketball, but I just can't watch it until playoffs. It's just like baseball now to me. I can't watch it. It's just boring.
No, Marcus, you're absolutely right. I mean, and we talked about this a little while ago too. Like the product of the NBA it's not the same. Like it's not in a good place, man. And that it's so often where there's so many games where it's like you have these players sitting out, and it's like you just played yesterday the entire game. I know you're not injured. You know what I'm saying? Like, or not even yesterday. It's not even a back-to-back. You just played in the last game, which was 2 days ago, and you're not playing in this one. But it's a primetime game, and it's like Celtics versus Lakers. Why isn't Jaylen Brown playing in this game? You know what I'm saying? It's just it's happening so often that, like Marcus said, we're not even watching anymore. I remember there was a point in time where like I watched every Miami game. Didn't matter who they were playing. Like I watched every single game.
I think changed though, like because I know the players not playing, but I'm trying to figure out what has changed that I don't like basketball like that no more. Like,
well, I personally think obviously the skill level of the NBA players is still top notch, right? The cream rises to the top, but I feel like the way the game has evolved, and I kind of blame Splash Brothers, Steph Curry for this. I feel like it's more like rec league basketball. Like I feel like it's more like your runs at the gym where people are coming in, jacking up threes, doing whatever.
The mid range is gone.
Playing different. Yeah, mid range is gone. You don't have no big men in the post. Like you don't have like I'm gonna come down and deliberately do something. Like and then I feel like that turns into so many teams where it's like whoever has a hot hand, it turns into a blowout, and then they're like, well, whatever. Halfway through the third quarter, they give up because they're down by 15 or whatever, and it's like then it's just you're watching the B team. So I just feel like I don't know. I do feel like it's different, but that's why I still can watch in the playoffs because I feel like that's what gives me hope is like when the game does slow down and it gets a little bit more tactical. But for right now, I just feel like it's like too many just like threes. It's too many pick and pop. It's the same.
Yep.
And everybody just lives or dies by it. And it's like,
I was talking to somebody today. I hope this ain't too much off schedule. We're talking about, but
not at all.
Somebody about Carmelo, and they made a mention. I know you guys probably heard this too, but it's the whole thing with Carmelo in Denver where he can't retire that jersey in Denver because Jokic got the same number. And I was just thinking about that. I'm like, he did so much in Denver. He did a great. I mean, we know he's gonna be a Hall of Famer, and when he retire, when you get become a Hall of Famer, whatever team you're there, you can kind of retire that jersey. But I feel like he might retire jersey in New York, but he can't retire jersey in Denver because Jokic.
That's weird. I never thought.
Like that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he mentioned too. He would say something about like, oh, they dropped him on purpose, but he got dropped the second round. They didn't know he was gonna be who he is. They didn't know that.
True.
But, not to mention, Joker has the championship and Melo don't.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying you can't. That's what I'm saying. He can't retire a jersey number. He can't. This is 15. It's his now. Like there's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but I'm saying Carmelo. When you think about Carmelo in Denver with the baby blue jersey, you think of Carmelo like that. That was it was his era. Like he did great. Like, but I was thinking about like that sucks because like LeBron when he retired his jersey, he gonna retire Cleveland and. Like when Kobe did it to the number, like that's gonna happen, but he can't ever retire his jersey number in Denver.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dang. Yeah, that's I never thought about it, but you're so right now. But you're right, and then I thought about the whole Jokic has a championship too. On top of it, it's like, dang,
He might not even be the best 15 there anymore.
I'm saying, even he did win. I kind of put over the top, but if he didn't get a championship, the way he's going, the records he's doing, he still can't retire that jersey. Like,
right.
At least not until Jokic retires, and they're gonna be doing it for Joker, not for Carmelo.
But I'm saying when Joker retires, just imagine what he gonna do there. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm just thinking like, dang, Carmelo, like that sucks for him. Like, because we already knew he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. He definitely gonna retire in Denver. He definitely gonna retire in New York. But he can't even do it because this dude got number 15.
Yeah.
And they didn't know. I don't. He could blame them all he want. They did not know this guy was going to do what he did for that team. Nobody knew that. He's second round pick. Like it was a Taco Bell commercial type thing. Remember? We got drafted. He wasn't even there. Like they didn't know that, bro. Like, come on.
That's so.
It just sucks how you think about Carmelo. What we did. Like I can't retire that number. Like,
yeah, that's funny.
Wild.
They agree.
He's overrated, but.
Bunk said tried watching Warriors last night. Boring. Weston said feel the same way. It's boring. NFL is more dramatic. Every game is important. Tuesday night game in Utah doesn't feel as urgent.
Right.
Real basketball is dead in the NBA. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, Pop says Melo's overrated. I don't think he is. I especially think the totality of his career, and he's one of those guys that did it at every level too. Like especially at Syracuse too. So that's he was.
You're talking about
it still was hot coming out of Sacramento. Syracuse. His still was so high because he won. You know what I'm saying? Like that was big how he did that, and you thought he definitely gonna get some championships. But I still to this day, I kind of cringe a little bit because he was supposed to be on Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, he was.
Just think about that.
Yeah,
that year they would just imagine him on that team.
Yeah.
And 15
and
retired.
What was it that was like not Sarge, or it was some random
Milichik, I think his name was.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
But he was decent, but y'all didn't draft Carmelo. Like, just imagine that team when they play the Lakers. They definitely was gonna win that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, true.
So I just feel like things like that happen like that. I hate stuff like that could happen. Chris Paul playing Kobe, stuff like that. It's like the what ifs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just feel like if he didn't go to Denver, he went to Detroit. He does the same thing. And 15 gonna be retired there.
Darko Milicic, yeah, that's right.
Darko, yeah. So
that's
I don't know,
funny.
man.
Yeah. All right, cool. That's what's up. Well, I think we did pretty good though. We did our NFL and our basketball. Yeah, we'll be watching, but I mean, we'll be tuning back in closer when the playoffs come. But there's still a couple weeks left in the season, and then we'll get to it. So that'll be dope. But yeah, I do think that the game is just not quite the same, and the gimmicks haven't worked. The changes to the All-Star game or the in-season tournament, none of that. It's not really hitting.
And last thing, where I'm seeing the D Rose thing, I sent a meme. I don't know how y'all feel about this. Y'all might think it's true, but they said at this point, D Rose is bigger than Michael Jordan in Chicago. You think that's real? That's true?
I can't see how.
So it's
I know some from Chicago. I asked them. They said, yeah, he's bigger than Michael Jordan in Chicago. I'm like, dang.
So I think I've talked to a lot of people too, like even like family members in Chicago too. They'll say things like Derrick Rose means more to the city because he's from there and all that kind of fun stuff. But it'll never Michael Jordan will forever be like enshrined in like when they think about basketball, it's MJ. But then they talk about like, you know, he's like
athletes from Chicago type
right,
thing.
exactly. Like, but when you talk about athletes from Chicago, like D Rose means more to the city. But like Michael Jordan will always own Chicago.
Okay.
Even
like
though he's from there.
He'll never buy a drink.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, that type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with Pops though. That's crazy to me. I don't know. I don't see. I guess though, like
I think the younger generation, they think that because they didn't watch Mike.
Right.
Yeah.
But still, the legacy, the shoes, the championships, like Michael Jordan, like he in a way, like he put the Bulls like on the map. Like the reason the Bulls are at the top of the NBA or they're like locked into people's like, you know, when people think about the
mindsets,
NBA, the pinstripes, like that is because of Michael Jordan. Like,
big time.
Like there's no questioning that. So
red, black, and white is
Yeah,
because of
like,
Michael Jordan.
yeah,
just
so-
good.
but yeah, I mean, I think So Weston said for the city, I think so because he's from there. It's possible. That's tough. MJ made the Bulls popular and destination. Yeah.
Yep.
Um.
Like, I'm sorry, when you think about Chicago, you
What
don't
Pop
think
say?
about Derrick Rose.
Rose is another player.
Pops has got taking shots at Rose, talking all that crap.
I wouldn't say he's a bum, but I'm sorry, I might get crucified, but I agree. I think he is overrated.
I do too.
I feel like I feel like it's because of the potential. Like sometimes we always like as sports fans, sometimes we add in what we imagined would have happened when it's not fair. Because if we don't like the player, we'll be like, he never did it. So how can you say that? But if we like him, it's like, oh, see, but what could have been. But if you look at the totality of actually what he did, yeah, great player, but not all that.
Good done.
I always think, like, since Michael Jordan, the Chicago Bulls just constantly looked for someone to kind of like not replace him, but
like,
someone to cling on to, right? Because
Yeah.
after Mike, they just went through multiple years of just being sorry, and then they finally got D Rose back. Okay, youngest player to ever win MVP, got to the Eastern Conference Finals before LeBron and D Wade did them the way they did them. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, it was just injury after injury after injury.
Yeah.
So I think like Chicago just gave him this career that he didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you look at his career, you're like, yeah, he got the MVP, but that's it. He didn't really do nothing else.
Did Scott get his jersey retired in Chicago?
I think so. I'm not sure.
He did?
I don't know
think
if it is, but it might be.
He
I don't
should
remember
be.
if he did or not. It should be, but I mean, because some people said they were mad that Dennis Rodman get his jersey retired before Rose, but I'm like, I could see that.
Yeah, no, they did. They did do his.
They did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, the when they did the retirement for D Rose, like the roses and all that stuff, like they went over the top for your boy. But I think that was because he's from there and everything. So crazy. All right, let's do a couple quick this or that's. I want to see what you guys would do.
Man,
So-
this and that. We did in a minute, man.
Yeah. So let's stick on that one. Let's say, would you rather have the Bulls dynasty that they had, which I don't know if you count.
Which one? The first one, second one?
That's what I was gonna say. You gotta split it because you can't really count the whole thing as one. But I'm gonna say the second one because I feel like that was like even more iconic with how they won over the Jazz and stuff like that. Would you rather have that Bulls dynasty or would you rather have the Lakers Showtime dynasty? And what we were talking about with Pat Riley, all the championships and going 7 times.
Me personally, I'm gonna say the Bulls because I feel like they beat better teams. I feel like back in the day they were cool, but they wasn't good as they was when Mike was there.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, especially because like the Bulls, in a way, even though they were the favorites towards the end, we still were kind of rooting for them because like we seen them get beat down, and they kept that team together and they kept getting better and kept getting better until they got so good that they were just unbeatable. So I feel like that was like hard earned too, versus like the Lakers and the Celtics kept going back and forth, Lakers and the Bucks, but they were just like really good, just like balling out. But I don't know.
Yeah.
But even the documentary came out, you learned stuff about them too. I like Dennis Rodman was partying and they let him go do his thing and all that. Me personally, I would love to be a part of something like that. You know what I'm saying? This dude was a great, like he was no scorer. He was scoring no points for you, but he was that valuable to the team. They let him do what he wanted. Like that's
Right.
That's dope. So
They were like, if we control him, he ain't gonna play right. Like, let him do him. Like, yeah. And that was a
Like I
time
said,
in sports. It was
he
like a
not
little
putting no
magical
points.
thing.
yeah. So that's I don't know why I love Dennis Rodman, dog. Like I might cry when he passed away. I don't know. I know he's crazy, but I really love.
That's
Dennis
what
Rodman.
makes him him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
love. And Alex said that
He
he said I
definitely
tear up
my
watching Rodman's Hall of Fame speech, and I agree.
I haven't
and
seen it yet. Oh, that's when we talk about his kids. I think he started crying.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do think like to that point, I agree. Like at the time, like Rodman was like a lightning rod. But I think what people diss about him, but what also is so endearing is like you said, Strizzy, like he was himself.
Yeah.
Like, and he was not afraid to be himself, whether you liked it or not. When he was at the highs, people might be like, "Oh, tone it down, don't do that, this or that." He's like, "I don't care whether you like me or not. I'm gonna do me, like regardless." And that's kind of how his style was too in playing. He was like, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be that bully, that enforcer. I'm gonna be a little bit crazy. I love that, man. Gotta love Rodman for sure.
Yeah.
So that was cool. All right. What about this one? Would you rather have Steph Curry's range or Giannis's athleticism and size?
Steph. He's
Yeah.
the best shooter ever. I'm taking Steph.
So that's a tough one. Because Steph, obviously, yeah, he's done what he's done with that shooting stroke, even at his size, even though he's not small, but he's small, you know. And he obviously was part of a lot of success in their own dynasty over there. But man, Giannis is the Greek freak for a reason. Like he is like a physical freak.
I think I'm taking Giannis, man, because and here's why. I know it's like you don't always need to give too much like into it, but I love Giannis's story, and not just the Greece aspect of it. I mean, we talk about like certain basketball players, like certain basketball players, we don't have them anymore, right? Giannis is one of those dudes. You look at Giannis from when he was drafted. Literally, the only thing he had was athleticism. This boy couldn't make a free throw. He couldn't make a jumper. He didn't have a hook shot. Like if he scored the basket, it was
like a dunk, a rebound.
Exactly. Exactly. And year after year, like I've just watched this dude's game elevate. Like 1 year, all right, let me get a handle. This year, okay, Euro step. This year, now I have a mid range. Now I have a step back. I don't shoot a lot of threes, but now I have a 3-point shot. Like he is one of the very few players in our league now that is actually unguardable. You can't guard him. His game is that elite now. And I hate to say it, but like, you know, Steph is still very capable. I mean, he's not young anymore, you know what I mean? So he's still very capable. But like the amount of games where I see Steph go 3 for 16 now, 1 for 12, you know what I mean? Like it happens so often now because he's unfortunately kind of a one-trick pony. Now, don't be wrong, greatest shooter all time. He has the great resume, but like we're looking at right now, and it's just not the same anymore.
Yeah, it is tough because that shot doesn't go away. So he can do the Ray Allen thing, but I agree. Like he had the handles, he could finish at the rim, but that part is starting to go down a little bit.
Like I said, capable. He's still capable.
Yeah, we can easily say that now because they're like what they have in their career right now. We gonna see John do the same thing. He might fall harder because that's all he do got athleticism. You're gonna lose that faster than you're gonna lose that jumper.
Yeah.
So
he's not gonna lose his size, though.
Huh?
He's not gonna lose his size and strength though.
He gonna be bigger. It's gonna look worse because you so big you can't do what you just do. That's what you're known for. But Steph, he gonna always have that jumper. You can still get high. Still, like I said, go to a team like a Ray Allen, help out the team. All you gotta do shoot threes. That's gonna be. I'm gonna take a better career. Also, the reason I take him, he changed the game. Like he changed the game of basketball.
I know.
So that's just different. I'm taking Steph all day, every day. So
changed it, but he also kind of killed it too.
He did, but he got 4 rings out of that thing too. So
4 or 5. You're not gonna be wrong, Marcus. I
he has 4.
You're not wrong. Yeah, he has 4, and you're not wrong. Like I don't disagree with you at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
that's a tough one.
Both those guys, like
you ain't going wrong either way.
I could argue either one of them. Like if we were in a debate and you were like, "Yo, Chris, you're taking Steph, and Marcus, you got to take Giannis." Cool. If I take Giannis and you take Steph, like there's no wrong answer here. But like I said, like Steph is still very capable. Like you said, he could have 10 points one night. He could have 10 points one night, but they have 35 the next. Like he's still a very capable player. I just really, really like from an individual standpoint, you take away the championships of that nature, which I know it's hard to do. I really, really respect Giannis's game for how he's just progressed through his career. Like to me, that's like I respect that because I look at dudes like I don't know, I don't want to say Embiid because Embiid is a great player. I know Pops hates on him a lot.
DeAndre Ayton.
Right, exactly. All of those physical assets and tools, and you've done nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I look at dudes who can't shoot free throws throughout their entire career, it's like, bro, you play basketball for a living. There's no excuse for you to not be able to make free throws. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I look at him and he was like, free throws is one of my weakest aspects of my game. I got to get in there and shoot 1,000 of them a day, and now you can trust him in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? So to me, like that's what that's how they win a championship. You know, he looked at his weaknesses
true.
and was like, I don't have that are Clay and KD and Draymond. I have to be the person to win us a championship. Like, and you know what I mean? So that's just one of the reasons why I really respect Giannis in his game. But again, like Marcus is not wrong. Like you can take either one of those dudes and you're in a great place. You know what I'm saying? You're in a great place.
Mm-hmm. It is gonna be crazy to see Giannis's stories later and stuff like that, or like his book, because I remember him talking about like when he came to America, he didn't know where it was at. Like he was taking a taxi cab back and forth from like a little 1-bedroom apartment to like the practice facility. Like he was just like fish out of water, and where he's come now is pretty gangster.
running to the stadium and stuff.
All right, Wesson says we'll do this one really fast and then we'll jump off. Draymond Green or Robert Horry career?
Horry all day.
Right.
Yeah, that's easy. Pop said nothing on Big Shot Bob. Then he put LeBron's career, MJ's career. I don't even want to entertain that right now. We don't got that's a whole. We could talk about that one next time, so everybody.
We have an episode for that.
Yeah. So that's what's up, though. All right. Okay. Last one, really quickly. It's a silly non-sports one. Is what's the movie theater snack of choice? What do you got to have when you get to the movie theater?
Peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms is yours.
And popcorn, because I put them in the popcorn, so I think
drop it in there, mix it up.
See, I don't know, like if y'all. So there's two for me. There's one, like I love a salted pretzel with cheese. Like that's one of the ones that I love. But then there's another one that's like not a lot of people know about, the Bunch of Crunch with popcorn. That chocolate flavor, it's fire, dog. Bunch of Crunch with popcorn is.
But it's a science to that. When you put candy in, you can't get the big one because it's gonna get cold and you can't do it. So you gotta go a regular size when it's still a little hot when you first do it. You know what I'm saying? It's a science to it.
And it's for me, it has to be Bunch of Crunch. The Bunch of Crunch, for whatever reason, with the popcorn is just so.
But do all theaters have a Bunch of Crunch though? I don't think they all have that though. That's why
I know Harkins do. That's all I go to. I don't know.
Okay. So, I know the peanut M&Ms, they everywhere. So I just.
And those are fire too.
Well, see, for me,
right on the counter.
I don't know what the candies they got because we hit in the dollar store before we go up in there. You know we ain't even paying we hit the dollar store. We bringing it for ourselves. Weston says nachos and red vines. Pop says popcorn with Snickers. That's funny because he put Snickers in the popcorn.
Okay.
But for me, Unc says he doesn't like popcorn. But yeah, for me, I can go without whatever. It's the popcorn for me. But I do the immediate refill trick. So I don't know if y'all are up on game on this one. But
tell me what's going on.
So when you go up there, like you know how you could get the refill, you come back later for it, whatever. When I go there, I tell them I buy the large or whatever, and I'll be like, I want my refill right now, and then they just give me a second large bag, so I just walk away with two. I just
what you mean?
Just get the refill right now. I'll be like, just give me the refill. Like
so that's
they all do that.
They'll do that. So if they won't give you the second bag, which most of them now because they see me coming, they just give me the second bag. But if not, I get the boxes and I stay right there and I dump it into the boxes and then I hand it to them and say, "Can you give me my refill now?" And then we good. We ain't going back. You know what I'm saying? We're set up. You know what I'm
See, that's what I do. I get the
immediate
box,
refill.
put it in the box, and I'm like, "Yo, fill me back up." Like, refill back up.
Yeah. So that's the key right there. Then you don't have to worry about it. Everybody's got their little one, and I get me a whole large bag.
Anthony crazy about the Swedish fish. I just bought something today. Like, you crazy, man. I smacked some Swedish fish. Worst candy. The worst candy is candy corn. I don't know how you say that's the worst candy, bro. I have some in my car right now, bro. When I get in this car, I'm about to eat a couple of them.
Pop said he feels my trade too. Yeah. Exactly. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get everybody set, but I'm gonna end up with me in my own bag. I love
That's funny.
Do y'all agree with Swedish fish being the worst candy? Like, what?
I don't know. I think it's not the worst candy, but I feel like you're either in or out on Swedish fish. I'm like, I don't know, because it has the licorice taste, right? I'm not really.
No, it doesn't, man. It doesn't, man. And then Arizona is perfect because, like today, I left it in my car. So when I got in, it's like nice. It's the right temperature. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but it's my favorite golf candy too.
Oh yeah, because you keep it with you,
Oh,
you keep it going.
I just like. I don't know why. I don't know how. I'm surprised. I've never heard of that. Candy corn, terrible. Circus peanuts. Nah, that's the worst candy ever.
That might be the worst.
Circus peanuts.
Ugg did
okay.
say candy corn is awful as well.
Yeah, candy corn is terrible.
I can't
Oh,
stand black
Stephanie.
licorice.
Stephanie in the building. What's good, Steph?
What's up,
See you
Steph?
stuck in your.
Thank you, Steph. Like it's so good. Like, come on, man. Like
It's a cherry berry type flavor. I might have to
Yeah,
try
that's
them
not
again. I haven't
licorice.
had Swedish fish in a long time, to be honest.
yeah.
But yeah, that's
You
what's
can't
up.
get them at a gas station though. Don't go to Circle K because they gonna be there all day. They probably hard. They probably
as hell.
old.
Hard,
Yeah, you can't
hard.
get them there. You gotta go like Walmart, Walgreens, something like that to get them. They
I'll
gonna be
give me
fresh.
them there, and I'll leave them in the car for a little bit. Just toast
Yeah,
them,
leave them in the
slightly
car.
toasted.
And then, yes, good, nice. It's gonna be like a little
Little
Troy
juice on
but
it.
the inside gonna be nice. I'll tell you this.
A wrap.
I can't wait to get in my car. I want something.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, without further ado, we're about to go get to these snacks. But we want to thank everybody for rocking with us each and every week. Be sure to be safe out there, and we will see you next week. Free agent frenzy for the NFL and the World Baseball Classic also is starting tomorrow. So we'll talk about that as well. But until then, we appreciate y'all. And that was episode 340. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Stress.
Well, Marcus Taco Tuesday. Peace.
Peace.